Hello there everyone, Tom Scrollo here, live from Los Angeles. Now, without any further ado, before we come back to the chart and talk about all the price targets and as to what is happening, the chart might seem like there isn't much happening. But there is a lot of stuff happening in the background, so I really want to show you a lot of stuff, guys. This is going to be a very, very, very juicy video, so make sure to watch it from the beginning and until the end. There are some people that potentially are going to attempt to crush Bitcoin, but then still stick around till the end. Let's break it apart piece by piece. And as always, if you appreciate these daily updates, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I make a new upload. And please comment down below, call me Mr. Spot On for the algorithm, so more people actually watch this video, so for the algorithms. And we are one of the fastest growing crypto YouTube channels out there in the world, which is really cool. In the bear market, usually the views are down, our views are just going up, and this is awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Really, truly appreciate it. Okay, let's just jump straight into this, and I wanted to show you that in our Bybit squad, right now we have 132 members, participants, and this is the biggest trading competition ever with a price pool of $8 million. So I really hope that you guys are using the link down in the description of this video and joining my squad over on Bybit, because if we win with the best P&L ratio and with other rules as to how to actually win this, then we are going to split this incredible prize. So if you're not part of my squad, please join me right now, and certainly if you're gonna use my link to sign up with Bybit, then you can also gonna get up to $30,000 initial deposit bonuses. Again, link down in the description of this video as well as in the pinned comment. Then you will be part of crazy giveaways, some really crazy giveaways coming up. And if you deposit more than $500, you'll get my famous paid crypto investing course, not my full trading education, but just the investing course, which is still alone valued at about $500, claimable in my Discord. And certainly Discord is where I post all of my trades and trades of my team, and it's 40,000 traders in there, and there is a link to it also down in the description of this video. So you get insane bonuses, and you get a chance to participate in this insane tournament as well. And well, it's up to you to participate, but I would love to see you on my side, so go join us right now. Now, when it comes to my trade, just real quick, my trade over on Bitcoin, over on Bybit, still open, 12 Bitcoin, minus 5K, whatever. Orders to add to this trade, still the same as I've mentioned before. Now, before we talk about the juice, what I've prepared for you in this video, let's quickly talk about something that is, in my opinion, it's creeping in. So I really wanted to put this into today's video, and that is Grayscale. And it is urging SEC to approve all Bitcoin ETFs simultaneously. So, we know that it is coming. We know it's around the corner. So Grayscale understands this as well. And there are a few people in line. I think the first one is going to be Kathy Wood's ARK Invest, and then other ones. So Grayscale really wants to see this fair game played, so everybody getting it at the same time. So this is really cool in my opinion. Now, what is very huge news for us, and that is this right here. Actually, today we saw the PCE, and it is absolutely staggering. So our forecast actually was 3.1 all the way from 3.8, and it came in at 3.0. So this is basically just 1% away from the target inflation of Fed, which is absolutely incredible. So we're just 1% away. But certainly core is a bit more important, and core previously was 4.6, forecast 4.2, came in at 4.1. So this again proves today that inflation is cooling. So this is very good. That's why the markets are still at least going to the downside and at least are not dumping. So this is very positive. But again, there is something I'm going to show you just in a second as to what could spell some trouble for the markets. And this is 4.1. So this is, at least according to this, we're starting to go down. Therefore, I think that Fed, even if they're going to hike another 25 basis points, that's going to be about it. Now, if we're going to pay attention to PPI, we've already seen PPI is back at 0. Now, what we really care about is CPI. It's going to be coming in next. It is coming in at already 3.0, so the same as PCE just now. The only thing that the core CPI is still at about 4.8. Hopefully, it's going to be coming down closer to 4 and then 3, and then subsequently close enough to the target rate of Fed for us to actually finally pivot without breaking anything. And now, at the topic of breaking stuff, when it comes to the economy itself, it actually is still fares well. I'm surprised, honestly, that the US economy is doing so well, because our unemployment is still low. So it's still the same level. If you're going to take a look at the GDP, the US economy grew at 2.4% rate in the second quarter despite all the recession calls, which it's surprising to me, but let's be honest, I'm very happy about this. So now the next thing I really wanted to show you is this right here, which is Fed staff actually has dropped the US recession forecast. as was said by Powell. So they're not really forecasting a recession anymore. Now, what really matters, before I show you as to what could be quite bad for the markets, I can tell you that all the conclusions I can make from this is that the pivot is close. Probably closer to the end of the year, probably in the beginning of next year, we're going to see the reduction of interest rates. The only thing, so I don't see this as a fear for the market in terms of them hiking much more. The rate at which inflation is going down is good enough. So as Powell has said, that the inflation, the actual interest rates right now are restrictive enough. And this is good. But the only thing that we have left to worry about is for how long they're going to keep the interest rates at the current levels, or plus 25 basis points if they do decide to do another 25 basis points in September. So, and this is the only worry. But besides this being the only worry, what else? Another worry that just came up is actually from Japan. That's why I'm saying that the title of the video, that they want to crash Bitcoin or whatever. So the Bank of Japan just shocked the markets with a policy tweak. And here's why it matters. What Japan actually came out, because Japan has been very, very dovish for a long time, and they've been buying a lot of stuff as a government. And the central bank loosened its yield curve control, which is called this YCC that they have, in an expected move with wide-ranging ramifications. So the market didn't really dump on this news, but this is not good. Why? Here is the answer as to why this is important. The Bank of Japan has been dovish for years, but its move to introduce flexibility into its until now strict yield curve control has left economists wondering whether a more substantial change is on the horizon. So what Japan has been doing for quite some time, they've been, they were providing a lot of liquidity, and they were buying a lot of bonds, including international bonds, including US bonds, and they hold a lot. So this can spell, those of you who understand a little bit about the bond market, this can spell huge trouble for the global economy, just in general. So we're gonna see how this plays out. I'm gonna keep you guys updated, so subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is just something that is looming, but I really want to see as to how they're gonna proceed with this. And as soon as there is more information, I'm gonna certainly keep you guys updated. Now let's move to the chart. And when you look at the chart, it is pretty boring, and which it is. But what I want you to see is that there is one beautiful formation in a short-term perspective. We're still being held up by this support, this white dotted line, which is still our support. But we formed this kind of a pennant right here, which hopefully is going to break to the upside, because usually this is a bullish pattern. And that's why I'm still sticking to my guns with my long trade. Even if we're going to dip lower, I think like the worst case scenario, like 25, 26, 27K area, worst case scenario. I could be wrong, again, not financial advice. But if you're going to take a look at the weekly chart, then we're going to see this pennant, which is actually bearish formation. But again, all these bearish, bullish, like whatever. I think that these kinds of things, they break out and they actually work, but they are the catalysts or economy. The catalysts are news, especially in the bear market. The technicals really work well in the bull market. So, and for now, I just focus on a smaller time frame for the time being. I really want to see where we're going to actually break out from this red one that I showed you, and hopefully if it's going to be to the upside with some confirmation above 29,500, 29,600 with a target of, again, retest of 31K. This would be the best case scenario, but the problem I have with this right now is that the volume is just so tiny. The volatility is just going lower and lower and lower, and this is what I don't like. So this potentially could actually fake out to the upside and then actually dump us to our next area of where we actually want to be adding to our long trade, which again is right here. So guys, join my squad right here so we can trade and make some money all together, and check out this quick tutorial as to how to trade Bitcoin with proper risk and money management. You're gonna learn a lot, even if you think you know how to trade. Check it out, spend some time, check it out, and as always, peace and love, time scroller, stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.